There we go. So, hello everybody. Welcome to today's healing session. Louise is going to do a lovely healing for us. How are you doing, Louise?
I'm really excited to be here because this has been a special time, especially this year, of many initiations with Sarah. And I feel that after having worked with her for the last couple of years, for me, in terms of being a Sarah healer and the work I'm doing with people, it feels as if she's pushing me to surrender even more than what I have ever done, and to just say as it is in terms of what comes through, and not to worry about the way in which it might appear to be given, um, and to just totally surrender. And in doing so, I've been blessed with so many wonderful pieces of feedback where people have confirmed the information that has come through from Sarah. So I am truly very humbled to have an opportunity to offer some Sarah healing to those people joining us. Thank you for the invitation.
Oh, you're really welcome. And also, as a Sarah teacher as well, you're able to give these initiations. If people were watching the webinar last week, if you haven't seen that, it's on my channel, Rachel Goodwin on YouTube. Me and another Sarah teacher, Suzanne Florio, we did a great webinar on what this healing is all about and how it works. And today, Louise is going to give us a live session for all of us. And again, that'll be on my YouTube channel, Rachel Goodwin. So you can go back and watch it anytime. But did you want to just say a little bit, Louise, about what it's like doing the initiations for people?
The initiations, I have found that Sarah always seems to align me with the people that I need to be with. And before we talk about initiations, I like to get to know people and why they're interested in Sarah healing and so forth. And there are always backstories, synchronicities, past life experiences that we share. And I'm convinced that Sarah aligns all the healers and all those people who would benefit from receiving a healing together. She orchestrates everything. So there's no coincidence, from my experience, that if somebody feels guided towards a particular healer or a particular Sarah teacher, there are reasons beyond just wanting to receive the initiations. There are connections beyond that that can be established and re-established yet again.
Absolutely. And these are profound times that we're coming into with Sarah. I'm going to be interviewing Diana Cooper next week for my podcast, and really excited to talk to her. She is organising an event for next month where we all join together. And I mean, she calls it the monad. I would call it the divine spark. I am presence, I think, is another way of thinking about where we all connect to our divine spark. I am monad, and create this light on the earth. And this is so much of what Sarah is about. It's moving into a time where we're really, really integrating, because Sarah's all about integrating with our divine spark. So I'm really interested to talk to Diana next week. I'm really excited about that, and hear, you know, her thoughts on it all. But yeah, right now I am just so ready for some Sarah healing, Louise.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Off you go.
So let's surrender the time that we have now with Sarah and her infinite angels. We create sacred space where we call upon Sarah's infinite number of angels to gather around us and to keep us safe and protected, so that only the highest, purest vibrations may emanate in our sacred space and to each and every one of us. Sarah's angels now, we invite them to come even closer so we feel secure and protected throughout our healing journey today. If you have any healing requests that you wish to make, you are invited to do so with Sarah's angels, and you can call upon as many angels as you like. Sarah will never run short of angels. She can manifest them at will. So if you feel you need the loving support and nurturing of a large number of angels, call them now. They are waiting to be of service and just there, ready for the call to be of service to all of us. They'll never drain, so whatever worries and cares you may have, hand them over to Sarah's angels, and it will be their great privilege to assist you with offering some healing today. You may begin to sense or become aware of some tingling sensations from Sarah's angels. Or you might not experience anything obvious at all, but know and trust, being given permission to begin to offer some healing to all those who are open and ready to receive it. Sarah's angels now, they represent the white pure flame of unity, of oneness. You might experience them as snow white energy or even fairy lights. Just allow them to express their energy in whatever way feels right today. They begin now to set to work, cleansing from the top of your head, working their way down very gently and lovingly all the way down your body. Allow them into your energy field to cleanse a little deeper the more time that we are together. Surrender and hand over to these beautiful angels of light. They help us now to raise our vibration, lifting us energetically even higher than we were before, enabling us to connect with our higher self, our true self, and reminding us that we are pure divine beings of light, here to shine our light on earth and be in service with humanity, all in oneness. We ask them now to repeat their healing work and go in even deeper, lifting us as high energetically as is possible at this moment in time, cleansing and clearing away any debris that they are energetically able to do so, and that you are willing to surrender and hand over to them. Release and allow yourself to be cleansed by the pure white as snow energy, white representing their purity. You just allow them now to finish that process. And then they withdraw a little bit back energetically from your energy field, paving the way for Sarah's violet flame. Sarah's aspect of the violet flame can be seen as lilac with sparkles, but allow Sarah's violet flame to manifest in whatever way is right for you right now. It serves as a very special spiritual tool. It is here to help you transmute deeper stuck energies, residual energies that perhaps the angels were not able to go deeper enough to remove from your energy field. We invite Sarah's flame to go in now and to remove those energies, any stuck energies that perhaps have been there for many past lives. And now it is time to surrender, if you will, to hand them over. This spiritual tool is a gift to humanity and all masters, even all beings of humanity. We all have our own violet flame. It is here to help you be the best version of yourself. You no longer need to live in fear and to hold on to old programming that no longer serves you. Hand it over. And in doing so, Sarah's aspect of the violet flame can transmute and transform it, paving the way for you to bring into your energy field more joy, happiness, and those higher vibrations which you are meant to experience as a divine being. These energies now work their way from the top of your head, going down and further and further. If you have any particular requests for Sarah's violet flame that you would like to see transmuted, it might be a pattern of behavior that you feel is repeating itself over and over. It could be an ailment or something else. Whatever it might be, surrender, if you will, to Sarah's violet flame, here in service to you today. And now, we invite the presence of Ascended Master Sarah, who comes to assist us with that emerald flame of manifestation, offers herself in service to ground, expand, and illumine us. She weaves into our physical body and our chakras all the goodness, all the light codes that our higher self needs to manifest into our physical bodies. She weaves all of this into oneness. Sarah comes to ground and integrate all these light codes so we can live on earth and be at ease with who we are. We are divine beings. And she is showing us that we can live that life in compassion and forgiveness of ourselves and others, remaining in a state of non-judgment and detaching from any dramas that appear to be unfolding around us. We see them with divine eyes, filled with compassion, love and forgiveness for ourselves and all. You may experience her energy working its way up your body, from underneath your feet, in your Earth Star chakra, working their way up very lovingly, Perhaps you might experience Sarah's energy as green like a forest, or she may manifest her flame and her energy in some other way. Sarah is a cosmic being, so she will know exactly what is right for you and will deliver it accordingly. She offers the flame of healing, the healing power of nature and manifestation, for Sarah represents the life force of the earth. Allow her now to come even closer to you. You may even feel that she's physically present to you. You're that close to her. Welcome her in, for she loves you unconditionally. And she can meet you wherever you are, whatever you're going through at this present time. Sarah is the bridge who integrates all the energies, all the goodness we have received from her and her angels in violet flame within the new earth, because she holds the divine blueprint to make it so. I shall pause for a moment and give you an opportunity to talk to Sarah about any concerns, requests, or something else that you may have at this time. And we shall return again to seal in just a short while. We ask Sarah now to seal all the energies, all the light codes we have received from her angels, her violet flame, and of course from Sarah herself. She now begins to withdraw her energy, ensuring that you are fully grounded and all the energy is in your energy bodies wherever it needs to be, whilst enabling you to shortly resume your everyday activities, knowing that you are grounded to do so. We thank you very sincerely, Sarah, for all your service to humanity, for all that you do for us, for the animal kingdom, for all kingdoms. We are truly grateful for your love. And know that any time, day or night, whatever you are going through, Sarah is just a thought away. All is well, all is well, all is well. Blessed be. Amen. And in your own time, begin to move your fingers, your body around. Healing is complete. You have some water, you have some nearby. And take some time in coming round. Thank you.
That was beautiful, really beautiful, Louise. Thank you so much. You're a lovely, lovely channel for Sarah's wonderful energies that she's come to share. And where's a good place for people to find you online?
They can visit me at my website, Celestial Light Alchemy, .com, or they can visit me on my Facebook page of the same name, Celestial Light Alchemy.
Wonderful. And I can see Nikki has written on here saying it was beautiful. Suzanne says, thank you, Louise, for sharing your beautiful light and love with Sarah and the angels. The energy that came through was powerfully loving. It's a wonderful way to start my day. I appreciate you and Rachel for bringing this through today. Thank you, Suzanne. And if anybody else would like to share their experiences, that would be wonderful. I will keep my eye out for them. Just at the end there, Louise, you reminded me. I know you really love working with animal healing with Sarah. Do you want to just say a few words about that?
We often talk about Sarah healing with people, but something that I would like to say on the behalf of Sarah and her angels is how wonderfully angels work with the animal kingdom. And I have a little story to share with you. This only happened a few days ago. One of my dear friends, his dog had to be put to sleep. So I sent him and his dog some healing under grace and went to visit him the next day, knowing how very upset he would be, because they were great buddies, as we are with our furry friends. But what was astounding is that we were talking at his house about Sarah, angels, and healing. And then this sparrow appeared, managed to prise its way through the front door, which must have been a little bit ajar, worked its way through his kitchen into his living room. And then the sparrow started hovering above my left shoulder, moved to the back of me, travelled to where my friend was sitting, and then started to do the same. And I was just humbled, amazed, so grateful that one of many examples I have been privileged to see, and including myself, that when somebody is in need of some love and reassurance, that it just comes, and just the synchronicity of it. We were talking about it, and the sparrow just appeared, and then he was able to take the sparrow and then open his door and then release it. And then I looked up sparrows. I thought, why a sparrow? And I looked up Celtic mythology, and apparently what sparrows do is they help the soul when they're making their transition to the next life. And when I read it, I thought, Sarah, it's not very often I'm lost for words, but what you have done, what your angels have given, is just so incredibly beautiful. And I've had the privilege again of working with Sarah and angels to help animals who've had surgery and have recovered far quicker than the vets ever anticipated, and also animals who are preparing to make their transition. And there is something so special about Sarah and her angels that soothes the animals when they're going through this time of change, and also seems to uplift and send loving energy to all those people who are affected at what would be a very sad time. So when we think of Sarah, Sarah can assist all life forms, even plants. When I've had plants that were not doing so well, Sarah comes in with her angels and just seems to uplift the plants as well. She is just such a remarkable ascended master to work with. I really am in awe of what she offers to us all.
I love that story, Louise. That made me cry. As I was saying to Louise before we came on the call, it was my ex's mother, so my ex-mother-in-law. It was her funeral today, and so that's my eldest son's nonna, and she was 98 and a half, and she had the most amazing connection to nature and animals and small children. They were her favorite things. There's nothing she couldn't grow, and it would just grow just like, you know, it just amazingly. And I find that connection with animals amazing as well. We have hares that live outside our apartment. We live in the middle of a town. It's quite a green town. There's quite a lot of green spaces, but even so, it's not where you usually expect to see a family of hares. And they've been gone for a while. And one of them's been appearing lately. And I just, like, every time I see this hare, I feel like I'm just being blessed for the whole day. It's just imagining, like what you were saying, Louise, about that sparrow coming in. It's just like, wow. And also that he was able to just take it outside, because sometimes it can be quite a drama, can't it, when you get birds inside. But it was just, what a beautiful.
It just felt like the sparrow was a messenger.
Yeah.
I've come to give you a visual. I've come to let you see that all is well and I'm no longer needed now. And just very, very easily left.
Yeah.
But I think when you receive the initiations to become a Sarah healer, it opens up so many opportunities to help yourself grow on your spiritual journey, to help the people that you work with, but also to work with all life forms. You know, Sarah basically gives you a platform for you whenever you're out walking to be able to bless whatever wildlife that you see or any greenery that you come across. You can almost like become sort of a perpetual lover of all life forms through Sarah and her angels. It really is. The system that you have created, Rachel, is truly a gift to us all. And
Thank you.
it is my wish for other people to benefit from it. It has to be shared. People to experience it is really, I think, the ultimate dream, is for people to experience it rather than just
Yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah.
Of course, is wonderful, but when they experience it and they see profound shifts that they are able to make in their own lives, it's remarkable. I had one lady a couple of months ago who she wasn't able to go on a plane, and we did some healing on her heart. And after the healing session, she went and booked a holiday in Australia. I mean, that is a profound shift in terms of healing the fear, but also a life-changing event for her, because it meant she could then go and see her family. I mean, how incredibly beautiful is that?
That's really amazing. And yeah,
Yeah.
thank you for your kind words. I don't feel I created this system, though. I think I put a structure and a form to something that came through me, but I definitely can't take any credit for those amazing energies which are coming directly from the divine through the window of Sarah. And yeah, I think this is just going to grow and grow. We're coming into her time now completely. You've got some more gratitudes here, Louise. Sergio sends loving blessings and gratitude. Belinda says, absolutely beautiful and powerful, Sarah healing Louise, so gratefully received. And yes, Andrea as well, what a beautiful healing session, very powerful, Louise, thank you. Oh, any last words you want to say before we go today?
One other thing that's crossed my mind is that to help support people during their times when they're feeling quite vulnerable. This year, I've had a lot of dental work, residual dental work that I should have had done a few years ago, and I didn't. And during the times I was on the dentist, the chair, I felt quite vulnerable because the dentist had said that he might not be able to do the dental work for me and I might have to go and see a specialist. And so I sat down and I thought, oh, Sarah, Sarah, can you come and give me some help? And it is literally just, Sarah, come, angels come. It's very, very fast and immediate. And then I just thought, I've just got to just surrender to this. So I lay down and then I could just see this white mist in front of my closed eyes. And although I couldn't see behind me, I could feel it moving. And it was very much the energy of Sarah's angels. Then when I was being given the anesthetic, I closed my eyes again and the anesthetic turned to purple. And it was almost like as if it was a liquid form of the violet flame, transmuting wherever karmic ties from ancestors or things that I needed to sever ties with. And then afterwards, the dentist, he was beginning his work, and then he called to Sarah. And I can imagine I'm sitting on the chair, and that's quite a surreal thing for your dentist to say, oh, Sarah. And what I hadn't realised is that his assistant was called Sarah, but she didn't have a name badge. So I wasn't able to actually fathom that out in advance. And so I'm sitting down having all this dental work thinking, he's just called to Sarah. And of course, it was his assistant. So whatever, my message really is, whenever you're feeling stuck or things aren't going the way that they want them to, Sarah's there and she will meet you wherever you are, whether you're feeling very happy or the other end of the spectrum, you feel as if, life is not treating you that well. She'll help lift you up. Just call her in. And she's there immediately. She hears as soon as you're starting to express an interest in her, she's there. She knows that you're wanting to connect with her and she will come straight away.
Thank you very much, Louise. It's been lovely to hear your stories today and to connect to your lovely energy, and also gratitude again for the lovely healing session that you facilitated for us. Lots of blessings. Before I finish, I will just mention again that I am going to be running a Sarah retreat in Avalon in Glastonbury in April 2024 next year. I'm sending out the information about that tomorrow on my newsletter. If you don't receive my newsletter, let me know if you want to have those details. Lots of blessings, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Lots of love. Bye. Bye, Louise. Bye.
Bye, Rachel. Bye, everyone.